Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Megan. Thanks so much for watching. I like to make videos all about mommy things, vegan lifestyle things, and my weight loss journey. Today I am back with a video about my weight loss journey specifically and how things have been going over the past month. Things have been going good, to say the least. So before I get into everything, make sure you are subscribed and hit the bell so you don't miss any updates, and go follow me over on my Instagram. So for the month of June, I had a few goals that I wanted to reach. One of them being more consistent with my supplements, which I did meh on, I'll be honest. I didn't do great with taking B12, vitamin D, or CoQ10. I did awesome with my magnesium stuff, and obviously my medications. I did really well with those too. Those are kind of like non-negotiable though, so I'll say that. I didn't do so good with the exercise aspect. I wanted to do some sort of like formal exercise 2 days a week. I think I maybe exercised one time formally over the whole month. So that's how that went. But it was kind of a rough month for a multitude of reasons that I'll get into in a second. And then my last goal was to lose 5 pounds during the month, and let me just say I crushed that goal. So I started out the month at 169.4, and I started out the month of July. So June 1st I was 169.4. July 1st, I was 162.0. So I'm just gonna go June 1st to July 1st because the math of that is much easier. So that's a weight loss of 7.4 pounds. And I am pretty happy with that. Now, getting into the exercise aspect and how that just did not unfold for me. I had a lot of pelvic pain this month. And when I say a lot, I mean a solid 2 weeks of pelvic pain. And then I would have like a day off, and then I finished out the remainder of my cycle until Shark Week came with pelvic pain. So if you haven't watched my like vestibular migraine update, I'll link that in the cards. I talk a little bit about my endometriosis, but basically I think my endo is back. Maybe I should make a separate video about that. But I've been having a lot of pelvic pain. I just don't feel good. I'm gonna say this as PG as possible. It makes adult fun time not enjoyable. I don't look forward to it because then, you know, on my one day where I don't have pain, I then have pain for multiple days afterwards. And I'm also finding that I not only am in pain, but I can feel the inflammation, and my weight is up for several days afterwards, which is like annoying, but it is what it is. And one thing that I did learn over the last month that I found through, I can't remember her name. I'll try to remember to post her Instagram account down below. She also has a YouTube channel, so I'll post that down below as well. But she talks about Dr. Michael Greger, who has a book called How Not to Diet. And I think he even has like a documentary. Also, he is a plant-based physician. He also owns the website nutritionfacts.org and stuff. He's really awesome about posting. He is really awesome about posting the actual facts and not what the government wants you to believe. So anyways, long story longer, he actually recommends that you weigh yourself twice a day every day, because there is power in the numbers and like knowing the data, and the data can be helpful to you as far as being able to lose weight, or like if you're trying to maintain your weight, being able to gauge like what you ate that day and how well you are doing as far as I guess like eating in moderation. Like if you are maintaining and you are trying to add it back in some of those like nuts and healthy fats and those kind of things, putting those back in with moderation and trying not to overeat them, and like seeing how your weight is doing with those. Also, hopefully you cannot hear them, but today is July 3rd. People are shooting off fireworks. I am praying that my 2-year-old doesn't wake up, but I'm also hoping that it does not irritate you guys hearing those in the background. So sorry in advance if you're hearing those. But anyways, so yeah, I am actually, I feel a little bit better about weighing myself twice a day. I've been doing that for a long time, pretty much since July or August of last year. So like almost a full year. Let's see, I've gone through a whole wall calendar. I've been doing it since August, pretty much since August of 2020. So it makes me feel a little bit better about it, because you hear all the time like weighing yourself that much is not healthy. It can make some people have like a, I guess like a negative body image or feel discouraged or whatever. But for me personally, I don't feel that way about it, and it makes me a little bit more conscious of what I'm eating and that kind of thing. So anyways, so yeah, that's what I'm noticing, is that in addition to having pain, I'm having some inflammation, and I am trying to figure out why, since I am eating a plant-based vegan diet, like whole food, very limited processed foods, by the way, like maybe once a week I'm having a vegan pizza, and I'm not even like binging on the pizza. Like I split it with my husband, so it's not like I'm eating a ton of it. I'm just trying to figure out like why my endo is back, other than obviously from the time that I had that surgery back in 2018 until August of 2020, I was clearly abusing my body with eating animal products and such. So the symptoms started coming back around like March 2020, and in August they did start to get better. Like Shark Week wasn't as bad, but I'll say like over the last few months it's just been getting worse and worse, and it's pretty unbearable at times, and it may be connected to my vestibular migraines, I'm finding out. So anyways, I am going to see a specialist in August, and I will likely be having another laparoscopy at some point in the near future. So that's what my expectations are going into that appointment in August, is that I will be scheduling a surgery after that appointment. So anyways, I am super pleased though with my weight loss throughout the month. I haven't seen the low 160s since before I was pregnant. So I am very, very pleased to be back at pre-pregnancy weight, which is like just shocking. And honestly, let's see where I was in April. April 1st, I was 186.6, and now I'm at 162, so that is 24.6 pounds down. And total, I am down 30 pounds since I started my weight loss journey, which is like so exciting to hit a big number like that. So my goals for this month of July is to get my life together. I actually ordered myself a super fancy Erin Condren life planner. I'm hoping that I can not only get my YouTube life planned around on that planner, but also my habits tracked in there, so I can like track what supplements I'm taking and like check off that I actually took it, because sometimes that's hard for me to remember, like, did I take it, did I not take it? So I'll actually have a place other than like my phone, because I feel like that's not always reliable either for me. Sometimes I'll have a place to actually like check it off. So I'll have that. There's some other things like behind the scenes that I don't want to talk about yet that I'm trying to get started, that I'm going to be hopefully organizing within that life planner as well. So I'm really excited for that to be coming. That is supposed to be coming in, I think, like this Tuesday. But if you guys haven't heard on the news, we are supposed to be getting Tropical Storm Elsa, which may end up being a hurricane again. I don't know. She was a hurricane this morning, then she was a tropical storm. Who knows what will happen, but apparently she wants to go to Disney World, so that's exciting. And I don't live too far from there, so we're gonna be getting some fun weather. So that I am hopefully going to be utilizing. I may even do like an unboxing or something on my channel just for fun. I've also ordered a bunch of like stickers from Etsy to help me get it all organized and look pretty, because I've watched some like planner channels here on YouTube and they all make theirs look so pretty, but I'm like, how functional is that? It looks like it takes a lot of time to set up, but it would also take me more time and annoy me if I don't like write things just perfectly. So if I can like stick it down and it looks pretty, that will save me some time as well. So I have that coming. So my goal, besides, you know, I really want and need to get my supplements in order, because that may be adding to all of my endo situation, as to why I'm having more flare-ups and more pain, is that I'm nutrient deficient, because I have not been good about taking my vitamin D and my B12, which are really important for those who are following a vegan diet, especially the B12, since I don't take in a lot of like fortified plant milk. So that is like top priority this month. I also would really love to get flexible again. So if you don't follow me over on Instagram, make sure you do that. But last month, well, right at the end of the month, last weekend, was the Miss Florida pageant. 10 years ago, I competed in the Miss Florida pageant. Dance was my talent, and my signature move was a tilt. I somehow managed to pull one off last weekend. I was a little sore after I did it. The camera angle, I'll post the picture. The camera angle helped me out a lot because my leg was not that high. But I'm hoping that I can get my splits and everything back and get flexible again so that I am able to do those prettily again, because I just think that would be really cool. And I also want to lose another 5 pounds this month. So that would put me down to at least 157 is what I want to be at by the end of July. So I feel like that's a reasonable amount of weight to lose by the end of this month. I just want to keep pushing along, keep trucking, see where I end up. Y'all, I haven't seen the 150s since I was very early pregnant with Sealy, and the only reason that I saw the 150s with her was because I was puking my brains out. So it would just be like incredible to get there in a healthy way. So anyways, if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. Hopefully this video was not too rambly. I feel like it kind of was rambly, but anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Make sure you give it a big thumbs up. That really helps out my channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.